Do that. And hey, good morning. Welcome to the WSJM Morning Show Video Live Stream Edition.
Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Raise the roof.
Woo!
Okay.
All right.
Good morning, and thanks for joining us on this Monday morning. It's winter again.
Yeah, I was really hoping we weren't going to use those words.
Well, Wally the Wolverine predicted an early spring,
right?
And that didn't happen.
No,
that didn't happen. So Saturday we didn't see much. Yesterday we saw a lot.
Right.
Saturday night, I guess, is when it started snowing.
Yeah, which I think in the beginning it was supposed to be Sunday into Monday.
It was,
and then all of a sudden we got that dump of snow on Saturday, which was like, okay, well maybe it just came early. Oh no, it's not done yet.
Yeah. So be careful out there. There are a ton of school closures and a handful of delays.
I don't see anything's changed yet.
So. Nothing's changed yet. Okay, thank you for checking that. Barry and Risa was the only one that updated because they had started out with a delay and then they went to closed.
Barry and Bus just closed.
Oh, Barry and Bus is closed now. Okay. Anyway, so good morning and welcome, and hope you had a great weekend. Did you do anything fun or special this weekend? You had out-of-town guests.
Yeah, I had guests in. We watched a lot of Olympics.
Oh, good.
And watched it snow.
Yeah, it was very pretty.
It was.
Very pretty out there. So let's see, you watched bobsled.
Yes, bobsled and
hockey.
And then obviously there's a lot of skiing stuff going on with the cross-country skiing.
Oh. Okay.
The Norwegians won. The Norwegians won basically everything, but the Norwegians won the cross country scene. It was a 60K.
A 60K.
60K distance.
What, running?
Cross country skiing.
Oh, cross country skiing. So let's see. A 10K is like 6 miles.
Right.
So a 60K would be
like 36.
Yikes. Huh. That's a long way to go.
Yeah.
On skis.
So the 3 Norwegians won.
Is it around in a circle? They go on a track?
Yeah, they go on a track.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
They don't cross-country ski on a track.
Well, not a track, but it's a pre-laid out course.
Well, yeah. I was thinking like a high school running track.
No, they're not.
Come on, Mike.
They're not leaning into the curves like it's snowy NASCAR.
Norway got 41 medals overall.
Yeah.
How did Italy get 30 medals? We got 33 medals total. Right. Italy got 30 medals. Germany got 26. Do you think, is there something to home field advantage?
I think so.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's their house.
But Norway got 18 golds. We got a dozen.
Yeah.
12 golds. That's respectable. And then Netherlands got 10, and that tied with Italy for golds. And then Germany got 8.
Good old Germany.
Yeah. There you go.
We will run, we will ski.
Where's Russia? Russia didn't even get a medal this year.
No, yeah.
Not allowed in the Olympics. But some of their folks are trying to get into the Olympics going forward. I don't know if they're going to be in the Paralympics or not. Probably not.
Probably not.
But I think they were appealing to see if they could get into some competitions in the near future, which has disturbed some. Closing ceremonies, I saw it. I didn't listen to it. I saw it playing on the TV. We were having lunch. It looked like an opera theme.
Yeah.
Was it good?
No.
Okay. All right. We'll be back.
I don't get it. I honestly don't get it. It's the Olympics. It's not a theatrical rendition of all things Italy. So I was like,
it's a host country's opportunity to say you're welcome and come back soon.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be right back. It's the WSJM Morning Show.
See website for details.
Honey, our credit card bill came and it's higher than last month.
How? We haven't charged anything.
Paying the minimum isn't enough. It will keep getting higher until we take control. We need to go to 47fastcash.com.
With our bad credit?
47fastcash.com can help any credit type get approved for up to $5,000 in minutes.
Take control and get the money you need at 47fastcash.com. 47fastcash.com.
News brought to you by Leroy's Body Shop in St. Joseph and in Benton Harbor. Leroy'sBodyShop.com.
WSJM News now. Team coverage from the WSJM newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
7:05, it's the WSJM morning show on your Monday morning, February 23rd, 2026. We've got a temperature out in Benton Harbor of 25 degrees, 27 in St. Joe, and 23 degrees in South Haven. Cold out there.
Oh, yes, it is.
The feels like temperature, because of the wind, it feels like 6 degrees.
Yes.
So we're back to that.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of closures and delays to talk about.
When's spring break? Is it
Spring break, it can't come soon enough,
right?
Or at least the temperatures can't. Let's see. We've got a number of school closures and delays. Those that are listed on our website right now, you can find them at WSJM.com under the closings tab. But Benton Harbor, Niles is closed. Niles gave me a call and said, hey, we're closed today. Benton Harbor Charter School is closed. Berrien Bus closed today. They're not operating. That's not a school. It's a Berrien Bus, but they're closed. Berrien County RESA is closed. Bloomingdale Public Schools on a 2-hour delay. Bridgman is on a 2-hour delay. Buchanan, 2-hour delay. Coloma closed. Countryside Academy, Covert, and Eau Claire are closed. Edwardsburg is closed. Fenville operating on a 2-hour delay. Hartford is closed. Lake Michigan College is at least delayed, and they're going to update folks by 10 o'clock this morning about their afternoon operations. Michigan Works Connexus is closed. River School number 5 closed. River Valley School District operating on a 2-hour delay. Salem Lutheran Preschool closed today. South Haven Public Schools are closed, and Waterville Public Schools are closed today. If you have to get out there on the roadways today, be careful.
Very careful.
Be careful. Although your truck ate it up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got a Ford F-150.
I like snow for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Right. Anyway, today's forecast, mostly cloudy skies, breezy and cold conditions, a 40% chance of our lake effect snow showers, bringing an additional 3 to 4 inches in the heaviest bands. So wherever those things are setting up, it's going to bring us a bunch more snow. High around 28 degrees, north winds gusting to 30 miles per hour. So some visibility issues. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Slippery roads. Drifting, some
Snow.
roads closed. And so just be careful out there. Tonight's forecast, mostly cloudy, a 20% chance of lake effect snow showers. The low overnight going to be around 17. Tomorrow's supposed to be partly sunny and cool.
Well, yay for that.
Yeah, partly sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of snow showers and a high around 35 degrees. Some of the news from the WSJM newsroom. A Goebbels man is facing federal charges now, accusing him of selling mislabeled, foreign-made prescription drugs to Americans, doing it online and without prescriptions. Prosecutors say Brandon Piper's in trouble. He was accused of importing drugs, including the popular GLP-1 medications like semaglutide and tirzepatide, primarily importing it from China and marketing them through online venues, including a Michigan-based operation, a website called Milestone Purity. So if you went through something like that and bought the drugs were allegedly labeled product of USA, but they actually came from China. They're described as for research purposes only, and they did that apparently to avoid FDA scrutiny.
Yeah.
Authorities say the medications were sold to consumers for weight loss and other uses. If convicted, Piper now faces up to 5 years in prison and supervised release. Yeah. Other news. Berrien County Register of Deeds Laura Freeling promoting an estate planning workshop hosted by Legal Aid of Western Michigan. Freeling said many residents learn that they must open probate cases to transfer property after a loved one's death, a process she described as sometimes very complex.
Legal Aid is sponsoring an estate planning clinic. This is going to be a free clinic for anyone. They're going to talk about wills, power of attorneys, transfer on death deeds, also known as ladybird deeds. I'm sure they can talk to them about enhanced life estates, any of that type of thing. She said she's helping spread the word about the clinic because it's something many people will eventually need to figure out. This could benefit so many people. And if an individual qualifies, they can actually sit down with an attorney right there at this event. I think it sounds absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad that they're doing it. The workshop will be held April 10th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Region 4 Area Agency on Aging in St. Joe. Space, they say, is limited and registration is required. We have more information in the news story we have posted at WSJM.com.
And the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber has announced the winners of its annual Business Recognitions Award. Mike and I were there. Yeah, we were there. We were there on Friday. We saw a lot of the people attending, getting ready and voting.
Right.
Because it was the attendees who vote on this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there were 600.
We voted. I voted.
I voted. About 600 people plus attended Friday's breakfast and ceremony at the Lake Michigan College Mendel Center. The Best New Business Award went to McCollum's at the Grant Hotel in Buchanan.
Nice.
Yep, had lunch there yesterday. Small Business of the Year Award went to Zoe's Mini Donuts.
Oh, there they go.
Yeah, they are just great. And the Economic Impact Award went to Corewell Health in Southwest Michigan. Here's Arthur Havlicek, the CEO of the Chamber.
Really, one of the greatest results we've seen is how geographically diverse our winners actually are. You've got a couple organizations that represent the entire county, and then you've got individuals and businesses that are they're located all across varying counties.
Meals on Wheels of Southwest Michigan received the Nonprofit Excellence Award. The Community Impact Award went to the city of Buchanan for its $19 million downtown infrastructure project. And the Rising Star Award went to Chris Britton of New Heights CCDA. The Pat Moody Award went to Dr. Megan Yor of Sturgis Bank. And the Ambassador of the Year, Dr. Kimberly Pichot of Andrews University, who you heard here on the WSJM Morning Show.
We interviewed her.
We did interview her after a slight delay. Sorry about that, Dr. Pichot. Winners were selected by attendees in real time. So again, no predetermined outcome. You had your voting ticket.
Yep.
So the 600 plus people who were in attendance did the voting, and congratulations to all the winners.
I was asked several times how long you and I have hosted the red carpet.
Oh,
seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah. So how long have you and Ken hosted the red carpet? I go with the red. Oh, I said, well, I've been there 2 years. Ken's been there longer, but yeah, we run it.
Yeah, exactly. Happy to be associated with that.
Yes.
With that event. So all the movers and shakers there. It was a lot of fun to see everybody. And so, all right. And by the way, I mean, you listen to who won those awards.
Yeah.
Many of them, if not all of them, have been guests here on the WSJM Morning Show.
Yeah.
So just something to put in your hat and think about.
Right.
All right. 712.
Put in your hat and think about it.
Think about it. 712.
Put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Put it in your stocking cap because it's cold out there this morning. All right. It's 712. It's the WSJM Morning Show. I'm Ken Lundberg. Mike Weibel is here with me. We've got sports right now. Dave Wolf here on the video live stream. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube. We're on the WSJM Smart app. We'll talk about UFOs right now. Right. Okay. You can thank Mike for this because he got me going on the UFO stuff again over the weekend.
See, it wasn't too hard.
I thought you just made fun of me when I started talking about UFOs.
No.
Do you follow the UFO stuff? What do you want to know about the UFOs? Do you want the government to release everything it has? Do you think it has?
Yeah.
Do you think we're alone?
I don't know.
Do you want to believe?
Do you believe? I don't know. I don't know what to think about it. I mean, I hear all kinds of stuff, and
I mean, on the one hand, you think, okay, universe, pretty big,
right?
You know, are we the only ones? Maybe, maybe not.
Right.
But biblical teachings, sometimes a little bit at odds,
right,
with what we're thinking about. But President Trump on Thursday last week. This one got right by me because I would have talked about it at length on Friday had I known. But President Trump late last week directing his administration to release files on UFOs and any alien and extraterrestrial life. And in a Truth Social post, the president told his defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, and other agency heads to begin the process of identifying and releasing any relevant files. Mr. Trump also called for the release of any and all information connected to any of that. But he said anything that's connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters.
Yeah.
So it's not clear what kind of UFO information is going to be released.
Right.
But the Pentagon has tracked reports of what it calls UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, for decades. The military said in a 2024 report that there's no evidence that any government investigation into UAPs has confirmed the existence of extraterrestrial life. That feels like military doublespeak right there.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, because to do an investigation, you need to talk to all parties involved.
Right.
Primarily.
Yeah, that would be the idea.
And the military probably is like, Well, we didn't visit planet Neptune,
Right.
so nobody responded to our subpoena.
They're not responding.
So maybe we can't close this investigation. So therefore, we have no definitive conclusion as of yet.
No, it's a. I just saw something too this past weekend about one of these guys came out and said that he believes that most of what we see is things that we've made.
Okay.
So in other words, that we have reversed engineered some of these gravity jet propulsion or non jet propulsion vehicles. So a lot of things that we see are actually U.S. government or Chinese government or something like that are vehicles that we have that we don't let anybody know we have. Which at this point, I don't know why we wouldn't let. I mean, we have all these jet planes and we fly things all over the place. I just don't understand why we would not be like, hey, we've come up with this ship that's better than anybody else's.
Hold that thought. I want to continue talking about that.
Okay.
And continue talking about President Trump's announcement. And I mean, I don't know. Is it a diversion?
Could be.
Who knows? We'll talk about it. It's 7:16. It's a WSJM morning show.
Could be, Rabbit. Could be.
Getting back on the radio here.
Lake effect snow showers that will be ongoing in the heaviest part of the bands, another 3 to 5 inches possible today. Temperatures will stay in the 20s with a high of 28. Lake effect snow is still ongoing this evening, although it's much lighter. We'll drop down to 17. And then tomorrow, partly sunny, slight chance of a snow shower and a high of 35. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Let's see. Looking at the comments on the video live stream, I think Teresa said she agrees with you on the closing ceremonies.
See?
For the Olympics, that it was weird.
Weird.
I thought it was very pretty. It was eye-catching. It was eye-catching. No?
Well, yeah, I guess it was eye-catching for a
Okay.
little bit, but I mean, it kind of just took off and went into that programming.
Okay.
And I had guests and everybody was like, what is this?
It went from bobsled to that.
Yeah. And I was like, I think it's closing ceremonies. And we were watching the whole opera thing going on. And it was like, this is odd.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said, obviously people in the arena can't really see it. So it's for the cameras.
Yeah.
And I mean, this guest is Italian culture. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. But it's about athletics. And where is the athletic? I'm like, I just don't get it.
I mean, maybe Italy doesn't have as deep a history as the U.S. Because remember, we had Muhammad Ali at one of the Olympics.
Yeah, yeah.
Doing the torch. And I mean, that was one of the most sentimental moments.
It was.
So who do they have? They probably have somebody. No, they have opera.
Oh, opera.
They have opera.
Spaghetti.
Anyway, it was fun. It was especially fun, and I made a point of arousing all my boys to make sure that they were either watching with me or understanding that the men's hockey team was about to make the decision on whether or not we would have another Miracle on Ice, and we did. We had the Miracle in Milan.
And I mean, it couldn't have played out any better if it was a movie to come down to sudden death.
Yeah.
Back and forth. A couple of times you're like, oh man. And then all of a sudden, when they set up that shot and our Michigan own
Jack Hughes
shoots that puck in and what a great kid. I mean, he's
minus a couple of teeth.
Right. He can whistle like a bird.
When they say give it your all, do they mean the front teeth?
Yeah,
I guess they do.
Yeah.
At some point he was being interviewed and he said, I looked down and I saw my teeth. It's like, well, that's going to hurt.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see. We've got chilly temperatures outside. Speaking of hockey right now, 25 degrees in Benton Harbor, 26 in St. Joseph, where it feels like 6 degrees. Stephanie asked me if the ice rink where the hockey folks play is the same ice that the figure skaters are on. And I honestly didn't know. I didn't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I don't think so.
No.
But then it spawned another thought of, wouldn't it be great to have another Olympic event where you have the figure skaters trying to do their programs and the hockey playing at the same time?
Oh,
That
yeah.
would be amazing.
Skating around each other.
Well, if they do.
Right.
Maybe
Every once in a while not.
Maybe he's going for the quad. Oh, he just checked by Ovechkin. That's going to hurt.
Well, and especially when it was U.S. and Canada, it was chippy out there. I mean, they were putting the stick on each other.
Was it chippy?
Yeah,
I guess
so.
a couple of times they did. But were you surprised at all? I mean, because a lot of these folks, dozens of the players are NHL members.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, they usually play against each other, and they usually get real chippy in the NHL. Were you surprised at all that they didn't get even more physical, like more pounding up against the boards and such?
No, I thought it was pretty physical. I guess when at the end when Canada gets the silver medal and they're all mopey about it.
They were mopey.
Yeah, they were mopey. So they're all mopey about it. And I was like, yeah, I guess there's the whole you want to bring gold home to your country. And I said, but I think the bigger part of it is they realize these are all their teammates.
Yeah.
And for the next 4 years, they're going to have to hear. So how's your gold medal? Oh, that's right. You don't have one.
Looking kind of silver today, eh?
Right. Yeah, exactly. So
Bill on the video live stream says, you mean the NHL All-Star game?
Yeah.
But if they're the best of the best, why not?
Right.
And if they represent your country, go.
Well, and the Norwegians that play in the NHL, they go back, play for their country. So I mean, everybody has the same opportunity.
No, it was good stuff. All right, so the Olympics are over.
Yeah.
So does this mean we go into Iran now?
Yeah.
Is this done?
I think this week's done. And,
Okay.
Yeah. So it's time to go whack somebody.
Oh boy, we were talking on the video live stream a few moments ago about something that happened late last week. President Trump on his social media platform, Truth Social, saying ordering his cabinet folks to release files on UFOs and any alien and extraterrestrial life. Because we had former President Obama go out there and he was asked the question on the podcast,
right?
Are aliens real? And he said, yeah, they're real. I just haven't seen them.
Right.
So, I mean, he made that proclamation. He had to walk it back a little bit after that. But then Mr. Trump, not to be outdone, said he called for the release of any and all information connected to what he called highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters, talking about UFOs. It's not clear still on what UFO files might be released or what information they would have in them, whether it says, yeah, it was an unidentified thing and we figured out it was a Frisbee. Or as you were talking about, Mike, maybe it's just our skunk works where we're developing super secret next generation jet fighters and stuff like that. And we're testing it. But why would that be flying around an SR-71?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a good one for that.
Because Mike was taunting me over the weekend. He sent me a video of an SR-71. What was that? The Black Hawk?
Yeah.
It used to be it was like a reconnaissance spy plane. Used to be in use. It's been decommissioned since. But the spy plane, the pilots reported that they were doing one of their missions or flying around doing whatever they do, and another flying vehicle came and just kind of hovered right in front of them and played chicken for a while.
Yeah.
And they were ordered eventually, it hung around them long enough that they took pictures and they also took electronic surveillance of it.
You're right.
So that's the claim, but that information hasn't been released. It'll be interesting to see if they actually release the report of that.
Yeah.
And the hundreds, if not thousands of other incidents.
So they said the SR-71 was going was at like 66,000 feet when that happened. So
really
it's cooking.
It's cooking and it's really high altitude. Nobody's supposed to be up there.
No.
And it just sits there. This other vehicle sits there and reportedly just hovers in front of it. And the SR-71's like calling back to their crew, like, what do we do?
Right.
Take a picture of it. Break a camera out. Anyway, so public interest obviously has never waned in UAPs. Pilots, military service members reported spotting hundreds of unexplained objects in the sky, leading some lawmakers to press the Pentagon to investigate the phenomena and determine whether they pose a threat to national security. Last year, one House Republican released a whistleblower video of a U.S. missile striking an unidentified glowing orb in the sky and it just basically bouncing off. In another case, a former Navy pilot told 60 Minutes about frequent sightings of strange, fast-moving objects in restricted airspace. A large number of UAPs explained as birds, balloons, drones, reflections, satellites, whatever. But the president said it's important to get this information out there. So he's called on his cabinet, including Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, to prepare to release stuff. And we also had that story last week about Lara Trump, his daughter-in-law,
Right.
saying, "Oh yeah, I've been told my father-in-law is going to have a speech on it on Independence Day."
Yeah.
Remember the film Independence
Yes,
Day?
I do.
Why
Yes, I
are
do.
they doing this?
I know. I saw this too. In West Michigan on March 8th, 1994, was one of the most famous sightings in Michigan of UFOs.
March 8th, 1994?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
In Holland, Michigan, south.
Oh, it's just right up the road.
Yep. So that a guy
Was it a big wooden shoe?
No, it was no.
Okay.
That would make sense. But they said it was a series of lights, 5 or 6, they think, vehicles. Up to 300 witnesses saw it at different places.
Yeah.
And it's quite noteworthy when it comes to the UAP crowd.
If that had happened with Facebook being as proliferate as it is today, people would have posted online. They would have had their cameras, they would have had their videos, they would have posted online, "Hey, look, this is what we saw." And somebody inevitably would have commented, "Oh, is that another Dave and Buster's?"
Yeah.
Is that a car wash? Okay, 726 WSJM Morning Show continues. Greenland back in the news.
Okay.
Did you see this?
No.
Greenland rejecting a seemingly impromptu plan by President Trump to send a hospital boat to the island that he's trying to acquire.
Why?
A hospital boat, yeah, saying in a searing statement that the U.S. president should respect the territory's sovereignty and stop needling it on social media. It's a no thank you from here, according to Greenland's prime minister, Jens Frederik Nielsen. He said President Trump's idea of sending an American hospital ship to Greenland has been noted. I like that. I like the coldness of that.
Right.
It's like a sharp sword just kind of cutting across your Achilles heel. The statement followed President Trump's announcement in a social media post that he planned to send a hospital vessel to Greenland to care for sick residents there who he said were not receiving treatment. Where this came from, who knows? But he posted up on social media with an AI-generated image of a hospital-looking ship.
Okay.
And he said, sending it to Greenland. Hey, Greenland. He said, working with the fantastic governor of Louisiana, Jeff Landry, we're going to send a great hospital boat to Greenland to take care of the many people who are sick and not being taken care of there. It's on the way. 3 exclamation points. That's what the president tweeted over the weekend. Not tweeted, but Truth Socialed or whatever.
Yeah, that's interesting. Is it trying to win the hearts and minds of the Greenlanders? I mean, to where he's like, oh, well, they're bringing hospital ships, so that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be like, hey, if you're not sick, you can also get plastic surgery.
I think it might have backfired.
Could be.
Might have backfired, reigniting a little bit of tension on this issue that we thought had died down. The folks in Greenland said, we are always open to dialogue and cooperation also with the USA, but please talk to us instead of just making more or less random statements on social media. I love that.
Yeah.
Dialogue and cooperation require respect for the fact that decisions about our country are made here at home.
Well, I think one thing you cannot ever say is that President Trump doesn't respect boundaries.
Does he know what a boundary is?
No.
Trump's announcement appeared to have been prompted by the Joint Arctic Command's announcement earlier in the day that the Danish Navy had to evacuate a crew member from an American submarine to receive urgent medical treatment at a hospital in Nuuk, the capital of Greenland.
Nuuk.
I don't know.
Nuuk.
Yeah. But I mean, the Danish Navy evacuated a crew member from an American submarine.
Huh. It's interesting.
So apparently the president, not wanting to lose face there, said, "Oh, we're sending a whole hospital to you."
Yeah, we're here.
In his statement, Nielsen indirectly referred to the incident, saying that Greenland has a public healthcare system in which treatment is free for its citizens. They say that's a deliberate choice and a fundamental part of our society. That's not how it works in the USA, where it costs money to see a doctor. Ain't that the truth? The White House did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Nielsen's remarks and has not said what vessel was sent to Greenland or provided any details about its status or location.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Let's stay international for just one more story. Do you see what's going on in Guadalajara and Puerto Vallarta and Mexico?
Yeah.
That's serious stuff.
That's not good.
Drug wars erupting out there. School canceled in several Mexican states, and local and foreign governments alike warning their citizens to stay inside.
You think schools in Mexico have Taco Tuesday?
Oh, dear. As widespread violence erupted following the army's killing of the powerful leader of a Jalisco New Generation cartel.
Yeah.
Drug war.
Yeah.
Drug war. Nemesio Ruben Asguera Cervantes, known as El Mencho.
Oh, Mencho.
El Mencho. Can you look up Spanish English dictionary? What does Mencho mean?
Okay.
Mencho. El Mencho was the boss of one of the fastest growing criminal networks in Mexico, notorious for trafficking fentanyl, methamphetamine, and cocaine to the United States, and then staging brazen attacks against the government officials who challenged it. That El Mencho was killed during a shootout in his home state of Jalisco as the Mexican military attempted to capture him. Cartel members responded with violence across the country, blocking roads and setting fire to vehicles. The president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, urged calm, and the authorities announced late Sunday they had cleared most of the more than 250 cartel roadblocks across 20 states. They basically, it looked like they were blowing up vehicles in the middle of intersections to create these ad hoc roadblocks.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the cartels were doing. So the military is saying that they had cleaned that up for the most part. The White House confirmed that the U.S. provided intelligence support to the operation to capture the cartel leader and applauded Mexico's army for taking down a man who was one of the most wanted criminals in both countries. What do you got?
So it says it's roughly translated as the one with bad taste.
El Mencho, the one with bad taste. All right, we'll look a little further into that, but that sounds right. That sounds fitting. Guadalajara is the capital of Jalisco state, and Mexico's second largest city was almost completely shut down yesterday, as residents were afraid to even poke their head out of their house. Passengers arriving to and from the city's international airport on Sunday night were told it's operating with limited personnel because of the burst of violence. Folks in Puerto Vallarta also stranded. Folks wondering how we're going to get home. Well, worry first about how you're going to stay alive.
Yeah.
So
yeah, duck.
Yeah. All right. 7:32 WSJM morning show continues. We've got news coming up from our friends at Bloomberg Financial News. That is, we've got our ABC news report. Also, another sponsor added to our news this hour, Creative Landscaping and Design.
Really?
Yeah. So we want to say thank you to Creative Landscaping and Design for bringing you more news.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Creative Landscaping and Design, creating landscapes for life for over 50 years. Family owned in Southwest Michigan.
Who owns that?
Creative Landscaping's family.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Creative Landscaping and Design, creating landscapes for life for over 50 years. It's the WSJM Morning Show. These messages, and then back with more news in just a moment.
Would you call
El Mencho.
El Mencho, the one with bad taste. He's also known as the Lord of the Roosters.
Really?
Yeah.
The Lord of the Roosters? Let's see. Here it is. What is El Mencho? My computer listening to me, ready with the thing. Let's see.
You don't believe what I told you?
I believe what you said.
You don't.
I do.
You're fact checking.
I'm looking to see what popular media is, because sometimes the literal translation does not mean what the societal translation is.
All right.
Let's see. Where does it say this? El Mencho.
Yeah. Where does it say it?
I'm looking.
I bet you are.
I'm looking. Let's see. Born as Ruben Asguero Cervantes, Nemesio Asguera Cervantes later took the name Nemesio, reportedly in honor of his godfather, whose identity remains unknown. His name was eventually shortened to the alias El Mencho, a nickname that has no clearly defined meaning and does not have a direct translation.
So I said roughly translated.
Yeah, that's very good. So I believe you. The one with bad taste.
Yeah.
Why not just call him El Jefe? There's probably another El Jefe.
It was taken.
What about El Chapo?
That's taken.
Oh. What about say hello to my little friend?
That's right. Speedy Gonzalez. Andrews University just went to virtual learning.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Do we have what else?
Andrews is virtual learning. Benton Harbor is closed. Berrien Bus is closed.
Okay.
Berrien County RESA closed.
Berrien RESA. Okay. All the
Still
others.
some 2-hour delays out there, but
Okay. All right. So do be careful on the roadways. Let's see what else we have. Teresa says, I don't like that either. I wonder what she was talking about. Maybe the NHL players?
I don't know. Or does she not like the one with bad taste?
El Mencho.
Or Mencho.
El Mencho. Oh, look at that. Snow is still blowing out there. You know, I think I saw a grouse outside in the back 40 here.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I was looking out the window.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest sight that I've seen out there so far at my time here during at Midwest Family Marketing and Media was 3 foxes.
Oh.
Which looked like a mother and her two fox babies just running around out there. But that was last year. This year, I've seen deer, and last week I saw a grouse just walking around. I think it was a grouse. Terry said, "Yeah, it's probably a grouse."
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of
Cool.
fun. Yeah. Huh.
Right here in downtown Benton Harbor, and we're wildlife walking down the street.
But speaking of grouse, Stephanie and I have been catching up on that show on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
Which explain the premise of the show, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, so it's several series, and basically the premise is they take, I believe it's 12 people.
Okay.
And they're from anywhere in the world.
Yep.
Basically, they can apply for the show.
Yeah.
And they will take them someplace that they do not know at the time of where they're leaving, where they're going, but they'll take them.
Oh, so when they applied, they didn't know that they were going up the Arctic Circle?
No.
Okay. Okay.
So then they take them, they train them how to do cameras and whatnot, and then they drop them in each individual spaces, no communication amongst each other.
Yeah.
And the last one there alone wins $500,000.
$500,000.
Right.
Okay.
But you have to get your own. So you're only allowed to bring, I believe it is 12 things, and they limit what those 12 things are. Like
Yes.
you can't bring a shotgun or anything.
See, I don't understand why you can't bring a shotgun.
Well, you can't. You bring arrows.
Oh.
But so yeah, so they bring their own stuff. They have to fish. They have to, build their own shelter. They have to do all. So it's people who can basically survive in difficult circumstances.
Yeah.
And then this latest one is in the Arctic Circle.
It's so cool.
Oh,
this is like the 11th season of the program.
Yeah, yeah.
But excuse me, this is the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, it's cool.
And I don't see that Netflix has any other seasons available. I only saw season 11.
Oh, well, I've seen the other seasons.
Yeah.
So I've seen it before.
Okay.
So yeah, it's but this is a very cool one, and I like I said, I finished it. You haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to say how it ends.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, if you're looking for something that's sort of like a little bit documentary-ish, but also some live TV kind of thing.
It's gonna be drama. Good drama.
Yeah, definitely drama, and everybody's got their strategy on how they think they're gonna outdo the other, but it's a mind game because you're all by yourself for this entire time. So
it's really surprising.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll maybe chat a little bit more about that, but we've got to break for some news. It's the WSJM Morning Show, 737.
Sources tell us OpenAI sees sales exceeding $280 billion in 2030. OpenAI is racing to convince more companies and users to pay up for its AI services to help offset the immense cost of chips and data centers. Courtney Donahoe, Bloomberg Radio.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Do you know what a stoat is?
No.
Do you know you don't know what a stoat is?
No.
Did you remember watching the Olympics and you saw during the gold medal ceremonies or during the medal ceremonies, the athletes, after they got their medals, they also got the little stuffed animal?
Yeah.
That's a stoat.
Oh.
A stoat is a member of the weasel family.
Oh.
And it's the official mascot of the Winter Olympics.
Okay.
Yeah. And they have 2 stoat. We'll talk a little bit more about this, but it's an animal. It's like a weasel. And you saw, even with the hockey guys, they were like looking at this going, thank
Right.
you.
I know.
And this is for me.
Well, I was like, okay, they're giving out Beanie Babies. That's really weird. and then I thought, probably if you're just like an ice skater or a skier, you're like, oh, well, this is, trinket memorabilia.
Yeah.
But when you're an NHL player making millions of dollars a year, Beanie Baby, not something you're probably wanting to hold on to.
I thought it was really nice. I love the mascots, but I mean, in this one, at least this one was built off something that was real.
Yes.
Because you've seen in the past where they have like, I don't know. Anyway, 739 WSJM Morning Show. We'll talk more about stoats and other things here on the video live stream in just a few moments. We've got news, though, the latest world and international news.
ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. The nor'easter turned bomb cyclone has it all, with snow falling at rates of up to 3 inches an hour from New Jersey to Rhode Island. There's thunder snow and there are blizzard-like winds. Gusts in some places up to 60 miles an hour, says ABC's Sherry Preston in New Jersey.
That wind not letting up in the overnight hours, whipping this snow. For a blizzard to be a blizzard and not just a snowstorm, it's got to be blowing at least 35 miles an hour, and you got to have visibility of less than a quarter mile. It's been on and off with those conditions all night long. Several states under blizzard warnings here in the Northeast in a winter that has been cold and snowy already. This is just adding insult to injury.
There are now more than 400,000 power outages. Fears of fresh violence in Mexico after a government operation killed one of the country's most powerful cartel leaders. And Rob Reiner's son could enter a plea today when he's arraigned in the murders of his parents. This is ABC News.
WSJM News Now. Team coverage from the WSJM Newsroom on News Talk Sports 94.9 WSJM.
And again, news this hour brought to you by Creative Landscaping and Design, creating landscapes for life for over 50 years, family owned in Southwest Michigan. Some of the news we'll look at just after 8 o'clock. Area State Senator Eric Nesbitt has been chosen to deliver the Republican response to this week's State of the State address from Governor Whitmer.
He's been a guest on the show.
He has been a guest. You're right. He has been a guest on the WSJM Morning Show. So we'll talk a little bit more about what we think he will say in that State of the State response. Also, the Southwest Michigan Regional Chamber continuing to expand, announcing a new partnership in the Buchanan area. And State Representative Joey Andrews setting some office hours. A community conversation meeting is coming up in South Haven next month. We'll tell you how you can participate in that. Those stories and more coming up just after 8 o'clock right here on the WSJM Morning Show. It's 7:41. We've got sports with Dave Wolf coming up after a look at state news.
The Michigan.
All right, Stoat.
Stoked.
The medal ceremonies at the 2026 Winter Games have looked different from past Olympic ceremonies. Not only do athletes get medals, they get a Beanie Baby. No, they get a commemorative stuffed animal. I hope it's well made.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope it's well made. The animal in question is Tina the Stoat.
Tina the
Stoat. It's about yay big. It's a little weasel-looking thing. It's one of the official mascots of the Milano Cortina Games. This is one of those ideas, according to this report, that sounds great on paper, but someone should have told the athletes.
Right, what that was about.
Athletes dedicate their entire lives to being the best in the world, and at their sport finish, just short of achieving that goal, many of them didn't seem thrilled to get a stuffed stoat, as was evidenced when the Canadian men's ice hockey team was handed their animals after losing the gold medal.
Yeah, after getting their silvers, which they were pretty
burnt about.
And then, by the way, here's your stuffed animal.
So the Canadian men's ice hockey team just sitting there going,
right.
Should have blocked that goal.
Exactly.
Here's a stoat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Anyway, so what are these things? Well, Tina is one of the Olympic mascots. The other one is Milo or Milo. I don't know how you would say it in Italy. Milo?
Milo, probably.
Milo. The pair are joined by a group of 6 impish creatures referred to as the Flow. The Flow are known for never leaving their friends, Tina and Milo.
Oh.
There was a whole thing about it.
Really?
Apparently.
I missed that.
According to NBCOlympics.com. That group of 6 is then split up into 2 sets of triplets, one representing the Olympics and the other the Paralympics. So Tina the Stoat goes to the regular Olympics, and then Milo goes to the Paralympics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's nice. As has become tradition in recent Olympics, each medalist is given a gift alongside their medal. In this instant, it's one of the 2 plushies. They're given Tina the Stoat. They also get a corresponding Flow, because that's one of the friends. And then the Paralympians are given Milo the Stoat plushie, as well as one of their own corresponding Flow. So anyways, Stoat is a small mammal, part of the weasel family, most closely related to otters and ferrets. One of the most interesting aspects of a stoat is how they change color.
Okay.
They change
how
color.
do they change color?
Well, they're in the winter, they're white.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's why they were white when they were handing them out yesterday.
Because they blend in with their surroundings, taking after Tina. In the summer, they're brown.
Oh.
Yeah. And Milo is brown.
All right.
Yeah. Apparently, stoats are native to Eurasia and northern parts of North America.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know that we have any stoats in Michigan, but we definitely have weasels.
But we're open for it.
We are open for it. Let's see.
I went to high school with some weasels.
Did you? Let's see. Do you have any air travel planned anytime soon?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Were you going to tell me about this?
Well,
you don't have to.
Based on the news today.
Oh, okay.
No, at the end of April,
You're not
we're supposed
going
to go to Puerto Vallarta.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. So the news, I'm like, oh, when they tell everybody should shelter in place because they're whacking people all over. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
They weren't just whacking people. Like I said, they were blowing up buses in the intersections.
Yeah.
To block traffic. And it sounded like kind of a real life movie. Like, hey, we're having a great time, and all of a sudden we're trapped in Mexico because of a drug cartel war with the government.
So basically, we're hoping in the next 6-7 weeks they clean that up.
Maybe we'll send in the U.S. military.
Maybe.
Who knows? But if you are traveling anytime soon, you might notice some delays.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that this morning,
at the airport check-ins.
The TSA.
Yeah, TSA stuff is happening. Department of Homeland Security abruptly reversing their decision to temporarily suspend the TSA pre-check and global entry program. They said TSA will be back operating normally. Global entry, not so much.
Yeah.
Global entry, not so much. And I wondered why they did the TSA pre-check, because it's all you're doing is you're putting people in a different line and then taking their TSA pre-check or taking their ID. And it's like, oh yeah, your TSA pre-check, go ahead.
Right.
It's already in the system. They have the TSA workers working there. It's not any additional people.
Yeah, but don't you think it's Homeland Security, right?
Yeah.
And they're basically holding back money on Homeland Security.
Yes.
So they're like, hey, you want to feel the pain of a partial shutdown?
No.
Go stand in line with everybody else.
Oh boy. No.
Don't you think?
I don't think they should do that. I mean, we gave them money to operate.
I know, but I think it's a little bit of a try this one.
Here's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And honestly, it used to be that the TSA pre-check and the global entry, those were the people who were traveling most frequently.
Right.
It used to be. I think it's a whole lot more people now because they just love the convenience.
What a lot of companies provided as a benefit and stuff.
Well, as a benefit, right. But I was thinking, a lot of people who are in the pre-check and the global entry program, members of Congress.
Yeah.
So maybe it was kind of like, getting them. All right, 7:47. We got to come back with Moody on the Market update. Any updates on our school or community organization closure list?
Let's take a quick look.
If you wouldn't mind.
Hit the refresh button.
We do have a Whirlpool story that Gail Olson wrote. We'll give that in the Moody on the Market update, talk about their take on the tariffs. That's coming up here in just a couple of moments on WSJM.
Or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and talk to your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by AbbVie.
Cloudy skies with lake effect snow showers that will be ongoing in the heaviest part of the bands, another 3 to 5 inches possible today. Temperatures will stay in the 20s with a high of 28. Lake effect snow is still ongoing this evening, although it's much lighter. We'll drop down to 17. And then tomorrow, partly sunny, slight chance of a snow shower and a high of 35. I'm meteorologist Carrie Peugeot.
The Morning Show with Ken and Friends on 94.9 WSJM.
Teresa's so nice.
She is nice.
Look at what she said on the video live stream.
Yeah, she makes.
Are you looking there?
Yeah.
She said, "You guys are so cool. I love waking up in the morning and having my cup of coffee watching you guys. You make me laugh. And by the way, how's little Kenny doing?" And I showed little Kenny. He's in his plastic box.
Yeah.
He's in his timeout box.
In his warm box.
in his warm box. He's surviving. He's waiting until spring arrives.
Yeah.
No, he can come out Friday maybe.
But if you're watching the video live stream, make sure you like. You push the little like button and follow and subscribe, but the like button helps us with the algorithm of getting this out there so more people know about the morning show
yes.
with Mike and Friends.
Yes.
I mean,
what? Wait, what?
Ken and Friends.
All right. We can name it that for the moment. 749. It's the WSJM morning show on your Monday, February 23rd. We've got 24 degrees in Benton Harbor, 26 degrees in St. Joseph, 23 in South Haven. St. Joseph, the feels like temperature went down a degree. We're at 5.
Oh, well, it's that whole sunrise thing.
Feels like 5 degrees. Moody on the Market Update. It's brought to you this hour by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today, your local auto owner's insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles, talking about Whirlpool Corporation, a dramatic 48 hours for U.S. trade policy and for Southwest Michigan's largest manufacturer. The U.S. Supreme Court last week striking down President Trump's global tariffs, ruling that the administration overstepped its authority under emergency powers law. Almost immediately, the White House pivoted, replacing those measures with a new across-the-board tariff, as much as 15% under a different section of federal trade law. For Whirlpool Corporation, which is headquartered in just outside of Benton Harbor here.
Just down the road.
Yeah, the legal reversal, a rapid policy reset, creates both uncertainty, they say, and opportunity. In prior earnings calls and investor updates, Whirlpool executives have consistently argued that broad tariffs on imported appliances and components strengthen the company's position. The reasoning straightforward. Whirlpool operates major U.S. manufacturing facilities. Many competitors still relying on their overseas production, although they've tried to change that in recent years. With tariffs raising the cost of imports, Whirlpool maintains it's structurally better positioned than its Asian-based competitors to serve the American market. Following the court ruling, Whirlpool signaled that certain existing duties, particularly those tied to raw materials like steel, remain in place. The company has continued to frame tariff policy as generally supportive of domestic production and American manufacturing jobs. So they say, you know, what's happening right now, pretty much a good thing for us.
Yeah.
Positions us well.
We like that.
And I think the little asterisk by that story is as long as we see a recovery in the housing market, because that's what they've been looking for.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right.
More houses, more washers.
More houses, more washers. You got it. Anyway, so we've got a detailed story there. Gail Olson putting that together, and it's posted right now as far as what the tariff drama means for a local company. So look for that story. It's at moodyonthemarket.com. Whirlpool navigating the tariff shakeup. Moody on the Market update brought to you this hour by Insurance Management Service. Call IMS today. They are your local auto owner's insurance agency in St. Joseph and in Niles. Back with more in just a moment.
Insurance Management Service.
What's the name of the show again?
I believe it is The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg.
No. Maybe we'll do a holiday. We can do a National Mike holiday.
Oh, yeah.
Because we appreciate your contributions.
Well, thank you.
You're very good.
Thank you.
Mike is a trooper, especially because not only does he put up with me, not only does he come in on Mondays and Fridays, but this weekend he texted yesterday and was kind enough to say, hey, I'm battling a head cold. I'll come in if you want me to, but just be warned.
Right.
And I said, hey, buck up, little camper. Get your butt in here.
Exactly. Yeah.
No,
it was like, you have a fever? No. Well, then get in here. No. but I know this is something you do every day, and I didn't want to contaminate you.
No, I appreciate that, and I thank you. So I'll take my zinc. You take your zinc.
Well, I'm drinking my green tea this morning.
Oh,
so green tea and honey.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. But no, I appreciate your dedication.
You're welcome.
You're very kind individual to do that. Plus, we compensate you very well. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm here for the bucks. That's what it is.
We should probably talk about the moonshot being delayed. Did you see that?
With that? Yeah.
Well, once again, I mean, of all the things to go wrong, I think it was a fuel tank issue. Yeah, they had a repeat fueling test to ensure they didn't have any leaks, and they say, "Oh, it's real dangerous if we have leaks." Yeah, we get that.
Yeah, we've seen that.
But yeah, exactly. Challenger disaster. So, but how do you build tanks that have leaks like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyway, maybe they push them like way past the limit of what they'll ever experience in actuality.
Could be
just to be extra safe, and they can't take it. But anyway, so we'll talk about that in a couple of minutes here. What else do we have on the agenda?
Maybe they're made in Puerto Vallarta.
Puerto Vallarta. So have you been before to Puerto Vallarta?
No, I have not.
That is where they filmed one of the, I think it was Predator. with
Oh, really?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh,
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. In the jungles outside of Puerto Vallarta.
okay.
Yeah, been there once. It was cute.
Yeah,
Nice beach, nice boardwalk. A lot of T-shirt stands.
nice.
Yeah, you'll enjoy that.
Yeah, no, so we're staying in a resort there, and the kids and I are going. So,
You ever been to Mexico?
yeah, I've been to Cancun a couple times.
Okay. Yeah, Cancun's nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The last time that I was there, though, and we stayed on site, so we're not like some people get like are in the hotels and they're kind of like in town where people get shot and robbed and stuff like that.
You don't go for that?
No,
That's not what you sign up for?
no. But it was like I think it was like the second or third day we were there, and we were on the beach. The resort we were at didn't have a great beach.
Oh.
We were in the pool, but it was kind of like close. But all of a sudden, going down the beach is this like Black Hawk military helicopter
Oh.
with policia on the side,
Oh, yeah. probably
probably about 100 feet off the ground,
Yikes.
just scooting down the beach. And I'm
Yeah.
like, well, that'll sober you up if you thought you were going to do something bad.
I have had nothing but good experiences going to Mexico. My buddy and I, his name is Tom. We used to go there every couple of years. We went to Cancun one year. We went to Cabo San Lucas one year.
Okay.
The year we went to Cabo San Lucas, they had just introduced bullfighting,
Yeah.
the
yeah.
Mexican version of bullfighting, where they don't kill the bull.
Okay.
And I don't know, we ran into some guy. I don't know how we knew him, but we ended up hanging out with him. And I don't know how we got on this topic, but I said I needed a haircut, and so he took me to his favorite haircut place there in Cabo San
Really?
Lucas. Yeah, and actually was got a good job and a good deal. Don't remember much more after that.
No.
But never have had a bad experience in Cabo San Lucas. Much different vibe on the West Coast than
Yeah.
on the East Coast of Mexico.
We almost went to Cabo.
Yeah.
So we were looking that.
They have
place
great
too,
golf
but
courses.
I know. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking about.
you were trying for
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, because
But-
remember,
So that's I said to the kids, you guys pick where you want to go, and we'll go. So
that was nice.
You know.
Okay. Well, I hope they get done with their drug war by then.
yeah, it would be good. It'd be good if they did that.
Although I will tell you, maybe they'll probably get it under control, but a lot fewer people will go.
Right.
So you'll have the whole place to yourself. They'll treat you like royalty
That'd be nice.
until El Mencho comes back.
Yeah, till the one with bad taste.
Yeah. All right. 7:57 WSJM Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Yeah, good people.
Feel at ease with McGee's. Your local Bryan Factory authorized dealer.
From the Pat Moody Studios, this is WSJM FM Benton Harbor, St. Joseph, a product of Midwest Family Marketing and Media. Proudly serving our community. The Morning Show with Ken Lundberg on WSJM.
About 3 minutes before 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we'll have the latest world and national news from ABC. Grounded until at least April, NASA's giant moon rocket is headed back to the hangar this week for more repairs before they let anybody climb aboard. The space agency saying yesterday it's targeting Tuesday for the slow 4-mile trek back to its garage, weather permitting.
Whoa.
Yeah, they had the big old rocket out there on the pad, do all the
Yeah.
testing of the fuel stuff. It failed, didn't study hard enough. NASA had barely finished a repeat fueling test late last week to ensure dangerous hydrogen fuel leaks were plugged when another problem cropped up. This one was the helium system.
Yeah, doesn't it bother you that the leaks were plugged?
Yeah, they put some cork in it, a little bit of mud.
Yeah,
they
gum, so you could
a little
wanna
bit of
gum
gum.
out.
Yeah. This time, the rocket's helium system malfunctioned, further delaying astronauts' trip back to the moon in the first trip in more than half a century. Engineers had just tamed the hydrogen leaks and settled on a March 6 launch date, which was already a month late. The helium problem then arose. The helium flow to the rocket's upper stage was disrupted. Helium they need to purge the engines and pressurize the fuel tanks. Anyway, it's important.
Right.
But now they're going to have to return the whole rocket, just a slow crawl all the way back. 4 miles.
That's a long way with a big rocket.
Take that. Why don't they just take the garage back to the rocket?
Exactly.
Anyway, NASA
Do you
said
think they plug the holes with like Flexol stuff that guy sells?
Oh, the guy on As Seen on TV,
Yeah,
probably.
that, like they takes a screen door and turns it into a boat kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. NASA said the quick rollback preps preserve an April launch attempt, but stressed that will depend on how repairs go if they're able to get enough Flexol in.
Right.
The space agency has only a handful of days any given month that the crew can launch and get to the moon and back in those safe space windows that they have. So anyway, NASA back to the drawing board.
Probably they didn't get enough Flexol because of the tariffs.
Oh, that could have been.
Yeah.
That could have been, because I don't know if we make Flexol anymore in the United States. I think all of Great America's Southwest was built on Flexol.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, it's coming up on 8 o'clock. Today, mostly cloudy, breezy, and cold. Some closures to talk about. We've got latest world and national news from ABC Now. It's 8 o'clock.
From ABC News, I'm Brian Clark. There are now more than 400,000 power outages across